never know who your friends really are till...
What's everybody doing tonight?
Try not to worry about the things I can't change. Snow in the winter and the summertime rain. Beat up old car and why it won't start. Bills in the mail and my broken heart. I try not to worry, but you know that it's tough when this life that I'm living gets kinda rough. Wish I had a place where I could keep all my fear. I wish I had a dime for every one of your tears. I wake up in the morning and I jump out of bed. Give thanks to the Lord that I'm not dead. Jump in my car, off to work I go. It's a rusty old car, but it's good in the snow. I try not to worry, but you know that it's tough when this life that I'm living gets kinda rough. Wish I had a place where I could keep all my fears. I wish I had a dime for every one of your tears. Live from my basement of all places, it's Tuesday Live. Well, hello everybody, how are you doing tonight? Another Tuesday, here we are, 59 Tuesdays later. We're still at it, which is a lot of fun. I'm having fun with it, hope you are. Great audience out there tonight already, I see. Great, some regulars, maybe some new folks too. Check in if you're new to the show, or even if you're not new to the show, say hello there. And David, I thought, had a fantastic idea. Maybe we need a Tuesday Live bobblehead doll. And you could put it on the other days of the week, you can put it on your... in front of your computer, and you can watch my head bobble all the other days of the week too. But anyways, we've got a fantastic show here tonight as we head towards the big 60th episode. We always seem to be heading for another big episode of some sort, aren't we? But anyways, tonight in the show we have Stan McRae, as Stan's become a real regular on the show, and boy, we certainly love having him here. All the amazing pictures he captures down along St. Lawrence River there in Eastern Ontario. And so looking forward to another great set from Stan tonight. We've got, and I see he's out in the audience there too, is our friend PatRicky Bobby from South North Carolina. He said he has some kind of public service announcement he wants to share. So looking forward to that later in the show as well. We've got, of course, Robbie Witherspoon checking in from Dublin, Ontario. I think he's still there, although he's been sort of making noise about maybe heading back to Ireland at some point in time. And of course, Willy Witherspoon still living in my shed, so he'll be in for a couple tunes, I think. And really excited. He's been on the show kind of as a guest on one of the Waxy videos that we had. I think the one that Willy played on a while back, but a fantastic multi-instrumentalist from Kapuskasing, Marc Desilets. So really looking forward to introducing you to Marc on the show a little later as well. Next week, as I said, we're heading towards that 60th episode, and we thought we'd do a special show with music from the 60s. So, kind of 60s on the 60th. So we're looking forward to doing that. If you have any favorite tunes from the 60s, throw them in the comments there. We'll try to get them out to our various musicians who are going to contribute to the show, and as well as myself and Willy and Robbie. And we'll try to get them on if we can. I know there's a few people out there who remember the 60s, although, as they say, if you remember the 60s, you probably weren't really there. So I was about 12 years old when the 60s ended. So my brother and I, we're going to go to Woodstock. We sort of bicycled, we got on our bikes, we we're going to ride to Woodstock, but we got as far as Aukerton's on the edge of town there, and bought ourselves a Hires root beer and a bag of roast chicken potato chips, and ate those and then went home. So didn't quite make it to Woodstock, but it was quite a thing, I guess, right at the end of the 60s. So if you have any 60s suggestions, let us know. I know we already have Sandy McKay's going to do some tunes for the 60s show. Jerry Wall's going to be back next week with the tune for the 60s shows. And I think Paige Warner, who for sure wasn't around in the 60s, is doing a tune as well, which will be fantastic. So we're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, let's head over to the Beatles tribute room and see what Willy's got for us this week. Hey y'all, Willy here again. Hope everybody's had a good week. I've had a pretty good one. It's starting to get a little warmer out, though. It was a little cold there on the weekend, wasn't it? A little bit of cold weather, but it's looking up again. It's it's going to warm up here eventually, I guess. It's kind of enjoying all the spring bulbs out there, looking quite beautiful. That's something we don't see as much down North South Carolina. They don't hold on very good. It gets hot and they get burnt out quick, so don't get to enjoy as much as you do up here. Of course, not many folks in the old trailer park used to plant many bulbs, I'll tell you. Lots of light bulbs, broken light bulbs around and stuff, but not too many flower bulbs. But anyways, I got a song here I'm going to do. It's Leonard Skinner's song, one of my favorite bands down the south there, a good old southern boy band. And it's called Tuesday's Gone. I thought it'd be good for the show. I was trying to remember if I played it before, but I can't remember for the life of me whether I played it before. But well, if I did, it's a good song anyway, so we'll play her again. Let's give her a listen. Train, roll on down the line. Won't you please take me far away? Now feel the wind blow outside my door. Means I'm leaving my woman behind. She wanna Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. I don't know where I'm going. I just want to be left alone. Well, when this train ends, I'll try again. Lord, I'm leaving my woman at home. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Train roll on, many miles from my home. See, I'm riding my blues away. Tuesday, you see, she had to be free, Lord, but somehow I've got to carry on. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Well, thanks so much for that, Willy. Great rendition of that song. And I think you did play that maybe a month or so ago. I don't know. It's all kind of bleeding together, and we are circling around. We're all circling around with songs, but we like them. If you have any songs that you've enjoyed on the show in the past you haven't heard recently, throw them in the comments. We'll throw them on at some point in time too, because there's nothing we love better than playing a song we know. But anyways, and Danny, that is a little Habs flask. It belongs to a friend of mine who, I bring it back to him. He fills it up for me once in a while with some of the fine libations from his Scotch collection. So we enjoy that. But we usually do it well when we play golf, but we're not playing golf these days, which is too bad. But and the Habs, hopefully the Habs aren't playing golf too soon either. But well, I went looking for songs for the '60s, and I started picking them out, and then I started looking at the dates and those songs. Oh, geez, that's not the 60s. That's like 70, 71. So throwing a couple of those on the show tonight. Songs I was going to play next week, but then I realized they're not actually the 60s. I know someone out there would point it out. I don't know what happened to Fishy Fish, but I think he might be over on YouTube or something. But somebody would know, that's not a 60s song, Rob. That's a 71 song, man. So this is a song, 10 years after, which I guess was... This is 71, I guess maybe it was 61 if they did this 10 years after. But it's a classic song. I don't think I've played it on the show yet, but I've always wanted to. So here we go. It's called I'd Love to Change the World. Freaks and Harrys, dykes and fairies, Tell me where is sanity? Tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'll leave it up to you. Population keeps on breeding, nations bleeding, still more feed and economy. Life is funny, skies are sunny, bees make honey, who needs money? Monopoly. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'll leave it up to you. More pollution, there's no solution. Institution, electrocution. Spread the word, rich or poor. Damn at us, stop the war. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. Who does? Leave it up to you. So I'll leave it up to you. So I'll leave it up to you. Guess that's what all those 60s protesters and radicals did. They just left it up to us, and I guess we're leaving it up to everybody else. Kind of the human way, I guess, eh? Let's take it down to Eastern Ontario and see what pictures Stan McRae has for us today. Stan. Thank you so much, Stan, for those fantastic pictures. The owls are amazing, as always, as everything is. So appreciate that, Stan. Thanks everybody throwing those comments out, or the requests for next week. Boy, it looks like we're gonna have lots. Might be a long show next week if we try to fit all the songs in, but I'll get those out. I think I saw Waxy in the audience. I think Marc Desilets here as well. So maybe a couple of those guys might want to pick up on some of those requests. I see David threw on up for Waxy to do some monkeys. That would be fun. I know Waxy's working on another big project, so whether he can squeeze in a quick Monkeys tune or something, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll go. Anyways, we're going to do a little Journey song here from 1981. We're going to jump ahead 10 years, and this is "Don't Stop Believin'." Small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people are living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice. Just one Some will win, some will lose. Some were born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. The song came out in 1971. I think at that time I thought that song was kind of being sung to me, because when I was in 1971, when the streetlights came on, I had to be home shortly after the streetlights came on. So I thought, well, they're singing about us, and a lot of my friends were like that too. We had to come be home when the streetlights came on. So I thought, well, that song's kind of singing to us streetlight people. We're out on the streets till the lights come on, then we have to go home. But anyways, I'm not sure if that's what it was about, but that's how I interpreted it as a young man. But anyways, let's head down to Dublin, Ontario, and see what Robbie O'Spoon's up tonight. Hey, Robbie. Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. It's Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario, having a grand old time just swilling the pigs and getting ready to plant my potatoes. But, I'm hoping that I won't be here this fall to dig the potatoes because, well, hope to be back home in Ireland because, well, I miss me ma, miss me 9 to 12 brothers and sisters, miss me Guinness, me pigs, me potato patch, I miss it all. And, well, makes me a little sad just thinking about it. But I got to get me jab before I can leave the country, I think. So I've been trying to look around for that and no idea. I went out to spike it out to St. Ratford on the weekend. I was looking around there, couldn't see any signs or nothing. Well, came back, somebody told me, well, Robbie, you got to go on the internet. And I said, well, I'm not sure how to go on the internet. I just, I take the picture here and send it to Rob every day. But other than that, I don't really know much to do about the internet. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But if you know anybody giving the jab out towards Dublin, Ontario way, within bicycling distance of Dublin, let me know, will you? And I'll maybe go there and get me jab. And, well, I'm thinking maybe the vet, got a vet comes in, looks after the pigs. Maybe he can give me the jab sometime. I don't know. We'll find out anyways. But Rob told me that Stan McRae sent him a note and said, well, could you ask Robbie if he could play a song called Mrs. McGrath by Bruce Springsteen? And I thought, well, Mrs. McGrath, Bruce Springsteen? Sounds like an Irish song. And Bruce Springsteen, is that an Irish singer? I thought he was from New Jersey or something. He was one of them rock and rollers. So anyways, I went listening, looking for it, and I found the song. It's an Irish song sung by Bruce Springsteen. I thought, wow, that's something. But anyways, I'm going to give her a go. So, if you sing along, it's got a little fiddly-doo, fiddly-day part in there, like what Irish folks like to put in their songs. And I think you could also play spoons along with it. So, Ken, if you're out there, go grab your spoons. And anybody else who wants to play the spoons along, it'd be a good song to play spoons along, I think, with a little bit of an Irish tune. So, it's called Mrs. McGrath. Bit of a sad song. Oh, Mrs. McGrath, the sergeant said, would you like a soldier or your suntan? A scarlet coat and a fine cocked hat. And Mrs. McGrath, would you like that? You toot-a-oo for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Mrs. McGrath lived on the shore, and after 7 years or more, she spied a ship come into the bay and with her son from far away. Oh, Captain dear, where have you been? Have you been sailing on the Mediterranean? Have you any news of my son Ted? Is he living or is he dead? With your toot-a-oo for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Well, now came Ted without any legs, and in their place 2 wooden pegs. Oh, terrible. She kissed him a dozen times or 2, saying, my God, is Ted, is it you? Now, were you drunk or were you blind when you left your 2 fine legs behind? Or was it walking upon the sea that wore your 2 fine legs away? With your toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Your toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. A toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. I wasn't drunk and I wasn't blind when I left my 2 fine legs behind. A cannonball on the 5th of May tore my 2 fine legs away. The Teddy boy, the widow cried, your fine 2 legs, your mother's pride. The stumps of a tree won't do it all. Why did you run from the cannonball? Your toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Your toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Toot-a-ay for diddly-ay, toot-a-oo-ro-ra-ay. Foreign wars I do proclaim, live on blood and a mother's pain. I'd rather have my son as he used to be than the king of America and the whole navy. Away toora-ay for diddly-ay, toora-row-ay, toora-ay for diddly-ay, toora-row-ay, toora-ay for diddly-ay, toora-row-ay, toora-ay for diddly-ay, toora-row-ay. Well, thanks for that, Robbie. Certainly love it when Robbie does some of the sort of old traditional Irish music. It's always good to have an Irishman on the show, do some Irish tunes for us. And I hope Robbie get his jab soon so he can get home and see his ma. I know he misses his ma and his 9 to 12 brothers and sisters quite bad as well. So hopefully we'll get Robbie on the road soon. But this is a song I actually wrote a while back. It's about an old relationship and how kind of sometimes you make a left turn when you could have made a right turn, and instead of going straight ahead you make a turn. Whatever these decisions you make in life and how your life changes can be quite different from that. So that's kind of what it's about in a nutshell. And it was a good little lick I wanted to put some words to, and these are the words that came out. It's called Long Ago. Back in the summer of '74, I needed you, but I wanted more, that's true. We ride our bikes out to the lake, you sure look great, and you know that I sure loved you. Sketch the clouds, we'd sail the wind and lie in the sun till it went in. How did those good times become so long ago? I often think of you, do you ever think of me? Do you ever wonder what might have been? But that was far too long ago. Years go by, old memories fade, but in my mind there's still a slow parade. Sometimes good and sometimes bad, the things we lost, the things we thought we had. Back when you sketched the clouds, we'd sail the wind and lie in the sun till it went in. How did those good times become so long ago? I often think of you, do you ever think of me? Do you ever wonder what might have been? But that was far too long ago. Try to keep looking straight ahead. Sometimes I turn and look back, think about what we once had. It's never black or white or gray or old. No, we never even made a pass go. Like when you sketched the clouds, we'd sail the wind, lie in the sun till it went in. How did those good times come so long ago. Let's head back up to the Beatles tribute room and see what Willy's cooking up there. Hey y'all, Willy here again. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday live show tonight. We're certainly enjoying bringing it to you. And you'll let your friends know about the show. We always like to have more folks out here, like to see some new faces out there. And if you are new, put your name in the comments. Let us know who you are. Because I'd like to say hello to you sometime if we could. And if you got a song you'd like us to play sometime, let us know too. So we're always looking for new song ideas because, we're starting to play some of the same songs we played before all over again. This song here is I'm going to play now. It's an Eric Church song, one of my favorite Eric Church songs. It is my favorite Eric Church song. It's called Springsteen. It's about Bruce Springsteen, I think. And it's a great song. You don't hear much played anywhere, but I like to play it. And if you got a favorite song you'd like to hear one of us play, let us know. Come on, we gotta get more songs in here. We gotta get some new songs. Playing some of the old songs again. I don't know what's going on here, but anyways, let's give her, as Robbie likes to say, let's give her a go. And it's got a lighter part in here, so if you've got a lighter around the house somewhere, go grab her. And later on, we're going to do a little lighter thing, so like we're at a big concert, because we're going to be at big concerts again, I hope. And maybe we'll have a big concert with all the Tuesday Live folks. That'd be fun too, wouldn't it? It's called Springsteen by Eric Church. That's the day when I hear that song. I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between the setting sun, I'm on fire and born to run. You looked at me and I was done. We were just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never felt so free. Fired up my body's lighter. We sang, oh, 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 oh. Stayed there till they forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still hear the sound of you saying, don't go. When I think about you, I think about 17. I think about my old Jeep. Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like the soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. If I bumped into you by happenstance, probably wouldn't even know who I am. But if I whispered your name, I bet there'd still be a spark from back when I was gasoline and that old tattoo had brand new ink. We didn't care what your mom would think about your name on my arm. Oh baby, is it spring or summer? The guitar sound to the beat of the drummer. Here sometimes late at night on your radio. Oh, and even though you're a million miles away, when you hear Born in the USA, do you remember those glory days from so long ago? When I think about you, you think about 17. You think about my old Jeep. Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like the soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like the soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. Oh, Springsteen. Come on, sing along with me. It's just woo, ooh, oohs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice work there, Willy, with that Eric Church song. But remember I told you about open flames in the house, so be careful. Don't burn the house down. Trying to do a concert impression. I don't know if anybody else got their lighter going at home. That was kind of fun. I saw David Ward. He said it twice. He said Alan Edmonds doing a Birds tune. So I think Alan's out there. And I saw Kathy comment. I think Alan's there as well. So Alan, someone's throwing the gauntlet down. If you try to crank out a Birds tune for us next week, that'd be fun. Or it has to be from the 60s. So that's Early Birds. Early Birds? Early Bird gets the song. Myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. There is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Little classic Beatles tune there. A lot of wisdom in that song, let me tell you. Speaking of wisdom, let's head down to South North Carolina for a little southern wisdom from our good friend PatRicky Bobby.
How y'all doing? I'm PatRicky Bobby, semi-retired professional driver bootlegger. Welcome back to another episode of my show. Now tonight I thought it was important for me to give a little public service announcement regarding the vaccines for the COVID virus. It seems there's a little bit of hesitancy out there with people taking the vaccine. So I want to tell you all about these vaccines, in particular I started out with the one they call Easy. Now, I thought by the name, sounded like it'd be an easy thing to take. I was expecting a little shot glass of this vaccine that I just kind of down. But that weren't the case. Apparently, it's not easy, it's AZ. Now, that stands for something like asteroid Zontar or something like that. So, the AZ is actually a needle they give to you. So here I go, I show up to the clinic in my driver's suit, and the young little sweet girl says, "Sorry, sir, you're going to have to take off your driver's suit." And I say to her, "Sweet honey, this is your day, because I ain't wearing anything under my suit." And before I even had a chance to undo any of it, she went dang jabbed me right through my driver's suit in my arm. Yeah, it seems there must have been like some expiry date on this stuff was about to run out, so she had to get into me real quickly. Anyways, I know some people have heard that it's possible to get blood clots from that asteroid Zontar vaccine. Well, I've done a little bit of research. And you know, they do say if you drink 8 glasses of water a day, that's really healthy. Well, I needed something a little more than just healthy, so I started drinking 8 cups of my medicinal moonshine every day. Now, they say the risk of a blood clot is kind of from day 4 to day 20 after you've had the AZ vaccine. Well, I'm here at day 17 feeling just fine, I'll tell you that. And I figure just to be on the safe side, I will continue with my medicinal moonshine all the way to day 30. I'll let you know how that all works out. Now, there are also some other vaccines that are equally effective. However, I do question the marketing behind some of these vaccines. First of all, you got yourself that Pfizer vaccine. Now, a name Pfizer do not instill a lot of confidence in me. It sounds like it's just going to fizz out once it's in your body. And then we got that one, Moderna. Now, what kind of vaccine should start with the word murder in it? I do not understand. You might as well call it kill kill or die die. Anyways, it's effective, but just not the name. And then we got that other one, that J&J. I think that stands for Jackson & Jackson. Well, that just sounds like a law firm to me, and that can't be a good thing when it comes to having a vaccine. Anyways, folks, in summary, all of the vaccines are good, but the asteroid Zontar certainly has the coolest name. Drink lots of moonshine, and remember, the best vaccine is the one you can get first. So there you have it, folks. Y'all take care. Shake the baker, buddy.
Well, thanks for that public service announcement, PatRicky. Certainly appreciate that. And I know they're doing a good job down in the States with the vaccines, and we're doing a better job up here too now, I think. We're sort of getting it covered as for all the folks that want one anyways. I'm not going to get into all that discussion here. Enough of that out there in the news. But nice to see some familiar faces out there. Our names, Chris, and I saw Danny there earlier, and Kathy Rose, and Kathy Yardley is there as well. And Chris, I say Chris already, and Steve. And I noticed also we have Jocelyn. I'm not sure we've seen you on the show before, Jocelyn, in the audience. We haven't spoken up. But anyways, welcome. Thanks for coming to the show. And, invite your friends. Hit the share button if you're on Facebook and share it to your timeline or whatever they call that on Facebook. And get some more folks out here. We always enjoy that. Or if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so you get notifications when we post something new up there. We do throw the odd video up there as well, some highlights from the show, as well as the live show goes there live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Been doing this for 59 weeks now. We're going to keep her running as long as we can. And certainly now that we're all locked down again, it's might as well keep her going. And when we do finally get out, we're going to go out on the road. I think we're going to take the show out on the road and go visit all the good folks who've supported us over these last through the pandemic, anyways. But I think we're going to be getting into some of the old classic songs tonight. Here's another one. never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. The beauty I've always missed, these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, because I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand. Just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you'll be in the end. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. The letters I've written, never meaning to send. The beauty I've always missed, with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, how I love you. Like an extended version of the song is a big long talking part at the end. The swift red fox ran through the forest into the darkness. Enough of that silliness. Let's turn it over. The highlight of the show tonight. I think you're going to enjoy this fella, ladies and gentlemen. Marc Desilets. If you haven't seen him perform before, you're in for a real treat. He's a super talented multi-instrumentalist from up Kapuskasing way. And he's accompanied on this video by several clones, as well as Dom on the melodica. So without further ado, let's turn it over to Marc Desilets and Dom.
Here she comes around saying, moaning, moaning. Shooting down, turn around, come on, moaning. Hey, she gives me love and then I feel alright now. You gotta toss and turn and feel alright, yeah, feel alright. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel like a ball, so good, like a ball, so good, like a ball, so good, so fine, so fine, it's all mine. Well, I feel alright. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you get to shake it, moaning, moaning. Shotgun dead and I'll come on, moaning. Don't stop the law right now. Don't stop now. Come on, moaning, come on, moaning. Hey, hey, I said yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel like a ball, so good, like a ball, so good. Well, alright, you're so fine, so fine, it's all mine. Well, I feel alright. I said yeah, 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 yeah. I love you more and more, more, more. 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 Say I do. I love you more and more, more, more. Say I do. I love you more and more, more, more. Say I do. I love you more and more, more, more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, 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 and feel alright. I said yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good, so good, so good, so fine, so fine, so fine, and I feel alright. I said yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna ride your pony, ride your pony. Come on, come on, pony, 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 pony. Feel alright. I said yeah, 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 yeah.
Was that awesome or what? Thank you so much, Marc from up in Kapuskasing. And you can check out Marc Desilets. He's got a YouTube channel. I think his band's called Off the Cuff that he plays with during non-pandemic times. But check him out on YouTube. You can go to tuesdaylive.ca and check out the featured artists page there. And there's a link there to Marc's YouTube page. Got a bunch of other fantastic videos. So check him out. And thanks also to Jocelyn's son, Dom from Gatineau, for the melodica, I believe that instrument is called, the mouth-blowing keyboardy thingy. Very cool, and a lovely effect on that song. A fantastic version of that song. That was great. I've listened to it a bunch of times, and I'll listen to it a few more times too. And you can see it over on YouTube, so check them out. And fantastic. And I hope we're going to have Mark and hopefully Dom too back on the show again more often in the future. Thanks to everyone who participated in tonight's show. PatRicky Bobby for the public service announcement from South North Carolina. Stan McRae for his always amazing nature photos. Love Stan's stuff. Robbie Spoon and Willy for all the music and creativity and a little bit of comedy they provided the show. And of course Mark and Dom for the fantastic bluegrass version of Money Money. And I didn't know, he must have figured out those words. I didn't know there was a pony involved in that song, but now I do. And as I mentioned, you can look out Mark's and everybody else that's appeared on the show. They have a place to find them on the internet. They're listed on our feature artist page. Check that out. Karen Cantello and the Tuesday Live Animation Department for everything they do, our little transitions and titles and things. Our executive producer, Carol, for helping keep this thing from falling apart over the last 59 weeks. And thank you so much for watching tonight. Next week, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to do our 60th episode salute to the classic music of the 60s with our 60s on the 60th show. So make sure you don't miss it. Invite all your friends and family to come too. I'm sure you know some other folks who remember the 60s and might want to hear some of that tune. We got lots of suggestions there. I see a lot of requests in the comments. We'll try to get to those. I'll get those, share those with all the artists and let them know what people are looking for. Maybe we can get a few of those dusted off and some acoustic or bluegrass versions maybe. Who knows what we'll get next week. But make sure you come and show. If you love the show, we'd invite you to help support it by becoming a Tuesday Live patron. There's information on our website, and you can help keep this wagon rolling down the road. And if you haven't already, while you're there, make sure you sign up for the reminder email so you get notifications about the show and who's going to be on the show each week and other information about the show, and also the link to the Tuesday Live after party on Zoom. Don't get a lot of folks show up for that, but we get a few and we have a good time and shoot the breeze a bit, talk about the show, talk about things in general. So, but anyways, thanks everybody for being here. Danny, Mary, Bill and Sandy, Kathy, Cal, the Kathys, Ron up there. I could probably be up in Capsicum too, maybe, and Catherine, and Peter, and everybody else out there. Steve, David, everybody's out there. All the folks, PatRicky Bobby, and everybody watching on YouTube. Peter, Cindy out there, I think, too. And I'm going to miss people, of course. Kind of like the old Romper Room thing. Remember Romper Room? Is that even a thing out in this part of the world? So Eastern Ontario had Romper Room. At the end of the show, she'd always hold up her magic mirror and look out through, and you always wait and hope she'd say your name. And she was looking out to everybody out there. But if I missed your name, I'm thinking of you, too, and sending some love out to you. Stay safe out there, folks. Be careful. Treat each other with kindness. That's the most important thing we do right now, isn't it? So I'm going to take us home with a little bit of just love. So see you next week if I don't see you at the after party. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs some way to know that they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Or don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. And keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. Only be here for a very short time to lie in the sun and drink sweet wine and just love. We'll all go by and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. just gonna do. And if you join with me, well, then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You can find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now is just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. 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 Thanks for watching. See you next week.